Like, it was a theme for startups, and like we were saying, some of these are, but it was titled "How Not to Die."
How not to die.
The reason I like this is because it gives like some pretty um, good antidotes in terms of like, when do startups actually fail? Why did they fail? And how can you prevent that? One of the things he says in that article is like, if somebody's working on a startup, it's very, very rare that a startup will fail in mid keystroke. If you are building something, if you are trying to get it out to people, it's very rare that a startup would fail mid keystroke. And that, I think, is important. It's like, no, we're going to make this happen because we're doing a lot of things that are moving the business forward. And so it's very rare that a startup dies that way. Startups actually die when you run out of money or one of the important co-founders leaves.
Those are like the two underlying reasons. But this is like the core that I think you're pointing out, is when it says, when startups die, the official cause of death is always either running out of money or a critical founder bailing.
Yep.
Often the two occur simultaneously. But I think the underlying cause is usually that they've become demoralized.
Exactly.
You rarely hear of a startup that's working around the clock, doing deals and pumping out new features, and dies because they can't pay their bills and their ISP unplugs their server.
Right.
And so that's like right there. But I think it kind of does point to that idea of the demoralization.
That is the nugget of the entire essay, which is just don't get demoralized. Instead of don't get defeated, it's don't get demoralized.
And it's another thing too is that he points out in that essay is a lot of times people give up because they become demoralized. And
yes.
Yeah.